Without a shadow of a doubt, it's the Crockett Show in social media history. I want to welcome you to a special late night edition of the War Zone. You know who I am. Get on the phone and call somebody and tell them I'm the 5-star general. I just come up out of school board meeting virtually, and I got some things on my mind because I need to speak about it. School board decided they would mandate masks, and they voted on tasers for police officers. Let's talk about it. Say, man, I want to welcome you to another episode of the War Zone. It's a late night edition. Couldn't do the regular show today. I had to attend a school board meeting virtually because that's what I had to do. The kids come first. I just finished watching the meeting. They're not done, but I just finished watching the meeting, and I want to speak on some things. First thing I want to speak on is they voted to support the superintendent in making masks mandatory. And then after they did that, you had a trustee that asked, she said, I will support him if we make vaccines mandatory. I'm going to go real slow with this so that people can get it, so that you can clearly understand the dynamics of where I'm at. November 3rd, I should be a member of the school board. There's certain things that I believe in. There's certain things that mean something to me. The right to deal with my child the way that I choose is my right. It's my right. So I'm going to go through this, but I'm going to go slow so you can get it, because this ain't all about no damn mask. This is about procurement. This is about contracts. This ain't all about no goddamn mask. Let's get this straight. Because I don't want nobody to come at me like I don't care about the mask, because I don't support you exercising your will to just tell me what you gonna do with my child. My child is my child. I know my child. And when it's all said and done, I get that some of y'all want to mandate these masks. But what you're not understanding, let me tell you what I understand, not what you're not understanding. But what I understand. No, hold on, Tiff. No, you need to listen. Because as soon as they mandated the mask, Judith Cruz said, I would support you making vaccines mandatory. See, when you get to defying the law, when you get to breaking the law, and local government can now come in and say, we're going to do this. I don't give a damn if I like Greg Abbott or not. You have allowed them to say the hell with masks. Now you got a trustee screaming, make vaccines mandatory. Okay, so black people, this is just for y'all now. Grab this real quick. I know it's going to be tough. Grab this. So what you going to do when they pull the chains out and say black folk get in them? You don't get to playing with your rights, man. You don't allow people to play with your rights, man. You don't allow that. You know your child. And if you don't want to deal with the mask, then send your kid to school without a mask. Let's see what happens then. Defy the order. Or you keep your kid at home and you homeschool. I'm not understanding. Y'all don't see the play. You don't see the play. So if you do these masks, they got to have extra masks at the schools. Remember, I got to sit on the school board November 3rd, and I know every game they play. Listen to me. Y'all sitting out there, the innocent party. You're dealing with your emotions. I'm dealing with a certified criminal called the Houston Independent School District, a Texas billion-dollar bully. And the only thing they care about is money, not your child. Oh, break this down for them, Five. It's simple. Y'all don't see the play? You're going to have masks at the school. So who's supposed to supply them? Which vendor going to do it? Do y'all understand how trustees get kickbacks? They get the vendor contracts through. Go pull their campaign finance reports and find out which vendors giving them money. Which ones of them donate money to their campaigns? So somebody's going to have to be able to fill the vendor contract for all these damn masks. And some trustee going to get theirs off the top. This ain't about saving them kids' life. If they gave a damn about saving those kids' life, they'd have did something about school safety 5 years ago. Well, let's go back 2 years. You'd have did it 2 years ago. When you barred me from setting foot on a campus because I had a problem with a substitute teacher with a gun in her purse. You gave me a trespassing notice, but you care about these kids' safety. No, you don't. You care about a vendor contract. That's what you care about. This ain't about no kids, bro. You talk about the same school district that they're going to give you a 60-person school bus and going to put 250 kids on it every morning. With masks on or without masks on. The buses are going to be crowded and overcrowded. This ain't about no saving no kids, man. This is about procurement. I'm just telling you what I feel. I'm just telling you, tell me I'm lying. If you're an HISD parent, tell me when school start that them goddamn buses ain't gonna be overpacked. Kids sitting on the damn floor. I don't give a damn if you got a mask on. Tell me I'm lying. See, y'all dealing with emotions. I'm dealing with a criminal. One that has a history of being a criminal. I told them about that woman with that gun in her purse. 2-3 months later, kid dead on the campus. So if you care about the kids, then be truthful. But me as a parent, I know what's best for my child. I know what's best for my child. And when you allow anybody, no matter if it's the school district or not, to infringe upon your constitutional rights and your liberties, you're playing with fire. You're playing with fire. Man, you sound like them white folk. Not sound like Gary Monroe, because I ain't stupid. Soon as they voted on the mask, that trustee said, I will support you, Mr. House, if you make vaccines mandatory. What the fuck are you to say who gonna take a vaccine? Yeah, I said it just like that. Who are y'all to force this on these children? I need you parents and you taxpayers to wake up. So let's go to the next issue because we're going to flow back and forth. Then they get to the next agenda item. They want to buy tasers for Fort Bend. I mean, they want to buy tasers for the police department. Hold on. I'm gonna go slow because y'all dealing with emotions. I gotta pull you in. I gotta pull you in again. Let me pull you in. This ain't about no tasers and keeping the campuses safe. It's about procurement. It's about contracts. Somebody has to fill a contract. What you mean? Why is it that only the black trustees voted for the taser? Hold on a second, man. What y'all run around here like a year ago? George Floyd. And you trying to get some cops, some tasers in a school setting? And then they up there, well, we'll only have them on patrol. I don't want to hear that shit. You know why? Because y'all just out there. I got to pull you in, remember? None of them asked this question. This is the question I would have asked. Can you show me the data of how many times you had to take a patrol officer and put him on a school campus? So that patrol officer that has that taser would be on the school campus. Why the black folk all voted for tasers tonight? Why did they all vote for tasers tonight? You mean to tell me you can't subdue a 15-year-old girl? A 16-year-old boy is two of y'all grown-ass cops? You telling me you can't do that? And you trying to get the tasers right when you're dealing with the bears. You right, Whitney? But why did all the black ones? Oh, I would rather for him to tase him than to shoot him. When the last time HISD officer shot a kid on the campus? So here's the next question. Who is connected to the vendor that would have to supply all this? Because the way they had the contract set up. Now, when I was a vendor and I never got a contract, I ended up being a vendor, but I never took a contract. The contract was tied to tasers, 2 sets of software, and body-worn camera. 4 different things. When I wanted to be a vendor, you separated me. You separated me from an RFP, my company from all the other companies, because you wanted to vote me down. But tonight, all of a sudden, you couldn't separate those companies. So which one of y'all is connected to the vendors? No, I'm not finna say the white trustee. I'm not finna say the Latino or the Asian. Only the black ones voted for it. Man, it's time for y'all to go, bro. See, to these people out here that's watching, they don't get it. I'm saying what I'm saying. Why would you vote to give tasers to police officers on the campus? And here come your superintendent, who I'm losing faith in every 5 minutes. Well, I think that we should think about it. Dude, in your last school district, you got rid of cops altogether in the school district. Now you coming in talking about we need tasers? Negro, you crazy. You are crazy, dude. My opponent, Myrna Guidry, she voted for tasers. And y'all got to understand that all this stuff with these cops and, bringing this stuff in here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do all that shit on them black campuses, man. All your extra training that you do as a cop. You do it on your black campuses. You say you did some training on Worthing's campus. Why don't you take your ass out the west side and do that? Why don't you go to Lamar and train? We the guinea pig campuses? Ain't no black trustees up there got no backbones, man. Ain't no black trustees up there got no backbones, man. We speaking of restorative justice right now. We speaking of de-escalation right now. You understand what I'm saying? And you thinking about putting tasers on cops and saying they only gonna be in the patrol cars. Sure. Once you get them, you do what you want with them. I want y'all, let's go back to the first thing, which was the mask mandate. Where we stand right now, if I'm understanding what Abbott did, you have the choice to choose whether or not to wear a mask. So here's my thing. If you want to put a mask mandate on the kids in the schools and the teachers in the district buildings, why don't you get out here and see all of a sudden the county judge today, before they even did this, she passed a resolution to make it mandatory that kids wear masks. Lena Hidalgo, you need to sit down somewhere with that. You overstepping your boundaries. You overstepping your boundaries. So let's say we 100% mask up. And somebody's child died because of this COVID. Y'all paying for the funeral? See, because about a month ago, I was supposed to fly. Remember I told y'all I was supposed to fly? And I couldn't because my doctor wouldn't let me. Because you know why? He didn't want that mask around my face. It restricted my breathing. It's your choice if you want to wear it. So what happens if you get 20 to 30 kids that show up at school that don't want to wear these masks now? But you have legal binding authority to educate them. What you gonna do with them? So if they don't want to wear the mask, what you gonna do with them? You gonna penalize them? You gonna send them home? You gonna segregate them? Put them in a little room by themselves? What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? And let me tell you something. You old sellout politicians, Sheila Jackson Lee, Sylvester Turner, Rodney Ellis, Lena Hidalgo, y'all know what's best for the school district. Motherfucker don't see y'all no other time. It's the perfect time for y'all to act like y'all give a damn about them kids in the school. I've been to City Hall while Turner's been mayor and heard him say, I don't have anything to do with the school system. So here's my question. If you can mandate the masks in the schools, why you ain't mandating the masks in your friends' clubs? Why you ain't mandating the masses in them big ass clubs where y'all get them kickbacks from? Why you ain't mandating the masses in the turkey leg hut? Why you not mandating them? You're mandating these kids to put them on that campus so that you can make money off them. You're mandating these children, and some kids can't wear them. And that's what needs to be understood. The union, you just want the teachers to go back to work so you can get more money. So you can get your union dues. That's all you want. See, I told y'all I had to pull y'all in. I had to pull y'all in. Because it's all about the money. This ain't about helping no damn kids, man. This ain't about helping no damn kids. I've been all over the goddamn country without a mask. How many times y'all had to tell me to put that mask on? For every person, and y'all know so much about this virus. They know so much about this virus. You found a cure or something for the virus. You got the #1 medical center in the world. When you gonna find a cure for cancer? Not. We got a fucking problem. We got a problem. You got the #1 medical center in the world. You can tell us all about this virus, but you can't give us a cure for cancer. #1 cancer facility in the world. #1 cancer facility in the world. But you can't tell us nothing. You don't have a cure for it. So if everybody's waiting to figure out how I stay, my civil liberties are mine. My civil rights are mine. And ain't no little stank ass judge for Harris County who getting a chain yanked by the puppet master Rodney Ellis himself gonna tell me what to do. You ain't gonna mandate me to do nothing. You ain't gonna mandate me to do nothing. What gives y'all the right to think you can tell somebody what they gonna take? What gives y'all that right? And y'all gotta understand, oh, these just the rednecks, they out there. No, they ain't tripping. See, we've been partying bullshit for 400 years. Somewhere in there, we ain't had the time to learn shit. Them white folks that mastered that Constitution. And what they trying to tell you is if you let them take any portion of your rights, what stops them from taking more? Ain't nothing Sheila Jackson Lee can say to me that anything she tell me to do, I'm doing the opposite. I don't trust them people as far as I can see them no more. Right now, I don't want to hear none of it. So what you gonna do when they show up and they don't want to wear the mask? You gonna segregate them? You gonna take that pretty little African-American girl, that pretty little white girl, that pretty little Asian girl, you gonna throw them in a room with 4 walls and tell them this your classroom for the day, huh? Or either you gonna come get them and you're gonna suspend them. Or better yet, maybe you just might try to use your tasers on them. No, it don't work. It don't work like that, Fayetteville boy. Let me put your comment up because I want to address it. Let me put your comment up. Those that do not wear masks can be in a pod just like the other ones are in a pod. I plan to let my kids get breaks when they want to remove their mask and all have to social distance. Otherwise, I will not go back to teaching Gary. There are masks designed to allow easy breathing. And there's also masks designed that I ain't got to purchase and I don't want to wear. I'm sorry. If you got your mask on and I don't, what you worry about me for? You protected, right? You protected, right? You wearing the mask for what reason? You protected, am I correct? So if you got your mask on and I don't, then why y'all worry about me? Why y'all worry about me? All I'm saying is this here. We finna start something that we ain't gonna be able to deal with. I'm telling you. Playing with folks' kids is an area that some people don't want to get to. No, it doesn't work like that. If you got your mask on and I don't, then why you worried about me? Why these people so worried about me, worried about my kid now? You talking about the same kid that you ain't taught to read for 6 years, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, the same kid that you didn't teach no mathematics to for 6 years. Am I correct? All of a sudden, you care about his well-being. Tell me I'm lying. This is all tied to money. And we falling for it hand over foot. We falling for it hand over foot. So I'm going to tell you, whether you were black, white, whatever tonight, and I've always said it, if you stood up for your child tonight, I applaud you, because you're supposed to. You're supposed to. You're my neighbor. You don't get to tell me how to deal with my child. You're the school system. You don't get to tell me how to deal with my child. And this superintendent, brother, I'm just be straight up with you, man. I was rocking with you for a second. But when you got to the tasers, you lost me, because you contradicting yourself. So you want to put tasers in HISD, but in your last school district, you got rid of police altogether. That's how I know it's tied to money. That's how I know you ain't the dude making the decisions. I recommend you don't unpack your bags, boy. You ain't never met me. Let me introduce myself to you. They call me Chief Headache. The best thing that you could do is get you a bottle of Advil. Because, boy, I'm going to make your head hurt. You're going to use your own brain. You make $354,000 a year. And you're going to use your own brain and start making decisions. You can tell Rick Cruz sit his ass down. Yeah, I'm going to call him out now. Because a lot of people sick of him right now making the decisions for you. We didn't pay you $350-something thousand to come here and your flunky make the decisions. Your flunky. That's what I called him. I know you probably gonna sit back and look at this video. Who does he think he is? I'm your worst fucking nightmare. You won't be the first to leave, and you won't be the last when I get through. Start making right decisions, dude. And as far as your little boy, I guess they ain't made enough money during the pandemic. So now we back trying to play the games again with the villains. If you really felt that these children were in danger, you wouldn't send them back in the buildings at all. If you felt they were really in danger and you gave a damn, you would not send them back in the building at all. This is where I am. This is what I feel. But I tell you what, big homie, help is on the way. Y'all, I'm doing a virtual fundraiser money for School Board District 9. We got a few more dollars we got to raise. We got to keep pushing. I need some help, man. You may have gave 2-3 times, but I need your help. Let's come in Monday. Let's raise some more money, man. We got some stuff to do. I got everything lined up, and all I'm doing is raising money to get it done at this point. We got a couple of more dollars to raise. Let me tell you something, man. You got to have a backbone to make tough decisions. You got to have a backbone to look somebody in the eye and tell them, man, you messing up on this one. This decision was made before those parents walked in the room about those masks. The county judge did it for you. You've been in consultation and conference with the county judge, the mayor, Sheila Jackson, all these suckers all day, Mr. House. But I like your name. I love your name. And you know why I love your name so much? Because when it's all said and done, I'm going to send you to the house. It's a reason I'm the best in the business. HISD, you got some help coming November 3rd, one day after the election. The OG will be in the building. And the bullshit going out the back door. Until tomorrow, I'm the 5-star general. If you really felt they were in danger, you wouldn't send them back in there at all. Clowns.